Tito is lost, and he is getting hungry. Tito needs to find his beloved Lily, but he also needs to get food from people to get going. Get close to people and tap the beat button as fast as you can to get food. Tito will never get home if you don't do this right. he's getting hungry. Tito is lost. And he's getting hungry.
Stay home. COVID-19. Space is synth. Stay home. COVID-19.
The Linux audio stack has been in peril for so long. Also reigns supreme in kernel space, but Jack and Pulse Audio are fighting for power over the user space, leaving nothing but destruction in their path. However, a new challenger approaches, someone who could change everything, liberate the nerds from the power struggle at hand, and finally bring peace to this troubled land.
Pipe wire, full of fire. My desire to get this stuff to work. I'm getting higher, then I'm tired. Trying harder, feeling smarter, making things go brrr. Pipe wire, feeling fire. My desire to get this stuff to work. I'm getting higher, then I'm tired. Trying harder, feeling smarter, making things go brrr. My audio is a fire, it's the spire before things go higher. Pipe wire, my audio is a fire, it's the spire before things go higher.
Okay, let's do this. I'll install the packages. I'll reboot. I'll smash my hand into the keyboard, and I'll see.
Pipe wire, making things work, almost as if they were meant to.
Hey, it's unfa, and you are watching a brand new unfa monthly live stream. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Everything good? I have a huge black ball of microphone in front of me. I could dismount the ball and it would look better, but I could induce some nasty pops. And we wouldn't like that, would we? So I can... Yeah, I'll put this on. Okay, let's do this. Welcome to another unfa live stream. It's first Sunday of the month, like always. If you don't know me, I am Unfa. I am an electronic music producer and sound designer. So the unusual thing about me is that I exclusively work with open source software and Linux. And I make videos about that. I teach my craft. I share my knowledge, experience, and passion about making electronic music and doing sound design with nothing but free and open source software. And as every month, what I'm doing is I am making some music or sounds with your input. I'm also answering all the questions you might have about open source software and Linux for audio production and such stuff. And when that's done, the last half an hour is music submissions time. And then I'm playing the music that you submitted through a form. All the links are in the descriptions of my videos and live streams, so you can find that stuff there. I'll make my computer quieter. And I play your music and I comment on it and hopefully give you some useful feedback as to how you can improve your work. How are you doing? There is 40 people watching, or 44. I never know which number is the right one because there are two. It seems everything is working. Let's just... Mikoma says, so you say send samples? Kimota Music says, please use Modern Dark mode for Surge. Well, I can change the theme, yeah. So I don't know if things aren't gonna break. Okay, here's the dark theme. I think that's gonna be easier on the eyes. So I haven't used it this one, so we're gonna discover it together. All right, today's topic is Surge XT. Surge is a well-known free and open source synthesizer, both plugin and standalone application, I believe, which is widely used by producers all around the world. Many of them don't even realize that it's not just free, but also open source. Many people confuse free software and freeware, and that's why I like to call things libre, which are from the freedom side of things, not the no-pay side of things like freeware is. Anyway, I've made a video dedicated to explaining this stuff, so let's not get into that. Alrighty, let's get into it. And I'm missing some lights. Ah, now that's better. All right, so Surge XT is a new version of Surge, which is... they could have called it Surge 2, because it's not the same synthesizer anymore. It's going to be separate. It will be able to be used. It can be used alongside the original Surge, which is at version 1.9 right now. And there are some changes that break backwards compatibility. And yes, this is not released yet, so I'm using a so-called nightly build, which means this is not final software, and it's version 0.99. Let's see if we have sound. I'm gonna hit you with a saw wave. Okay, I need to enable monitoring. Yep. There we go. Okay, I really hope that the audio AV sync is good. Do you hear the note when you see me hit the note? Does it look good when I clap? Does it look like I clap when I clap? Or does it sound like a total mess? Because I've done some work to ensure that it is correct, but you never know. Things happen. Audio sync is spot on. Fantastic. I think it's gonna be a little bit loud. And also, all right. So you say you can't hear the synth? No, you can hear the synth. All right, I think I can mute this one. No, I can't. Okay. Let's go. I've made some videos about Surge, but this is Surge XT, and there are some new things around. So we're gonna discover the new synthesizer, play around with the things, and maybe just make a bunch of cool patches. All right. So let me correct the keyboard. Yes, perfect. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, that's a bit weird. I'm gonna make it slightly less loud. Is the loudness of the synthesizer okay compared to my voice? Does it hurt? The synth is a tiny bit low. All right, I can bump it up by, like, say, 3 decibels. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down to -4 as it was before, because you say it's a bit loud on the chords. Or maybe -5. I can even turn my voice a little bit down as well. Just 1 decibel. Because my voice is quite loud also. I hope the sound quality of these should be excellent. As much as possible, at least. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. So we can use unison. Wait, one thing that should be running isn't running, and I'm not gonna let that slip. So, wait a second. Because I spent quite a lot of time preparing that last thing, and I'm not gonna have it just disappear. You know what I mean? If I were to not use that thing, I wouldn't be spending so much time making it, right? Doesn't make any sense, mate. Okay. That should be what? All right, mate. Let's do it. Okay, well, that'll be okay. A little bit of cleanup, and I'm ready to go at it. Or am I? Okay. Oh, I see how it is. Okay. There we go. William Paganini says, "Hi Unfa, say hello to musicians on Linux Brazil." Welcome, musicians on Linux Brazil. I have no idea what that is, but maybe it's some party. In that case, enjoy the party. Mr. Screety says, "Phew, made it to the stream at last." Ah, crash counter, says Joachim Hillestad. Yes. Outer Mind says, "Unfa VTuber when?" Never. Right. So maybe I'm gonna disable this unison. I've seen there is some new filter. And we can also take a look at the existing ones and just listen a bit. We can modulate that. Oh, wait, what? Ah. Oh, you can now drag and drop modulation sources. That is cool. And if you click your middle mouse button, as you can see on this little mouse indicator, you can see what I'm pressing. Click left, right, middle, scrolling up, scrolling down, typing gibberish. You might think that this is like such a simple thing to just have a display like that, but it's not. Maybe let's lower the frequency of that LFO. What do we have here? Okay. A new type of filter is called tripole. And it has a bunch of modes. So it seems like Rob Vandenberg asks, any crashes yet? No, can you see that thing there? That thing right there. It says no crashes. Okay? No crashes. I like this mode, which is called low, low, low third. Maybe the third ones. Yeah, the third ones are really interestingly chirpy. That is a crazy sound. Wait, I think my camera is a bit too dark. Okay. Now, I think now I'm a little bit too much. It like creates a little chirp at every single pulse. B Music says, Jack buff size. Why? What? What do you mean? Jack buff size. Is something wrong? If that's the case, just tell me. Okay, I think it's pretty dark, quiet. I must say this is very weird. I love it, but it... I'm gonna make it free run. turns this sawtooth wave into like a square wave or something. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, we also have effects. So these are all existing ones. Oh my goodness, that's weird. Sorry, now it's too loud a bit. I think the range is a bit too much. Would that work for a bass? Yee. I'm gonna try and reinforce it with a sine wave. So I need to put that sine wave okay, so I need... Alright, nice. Filter 2 goes here, so now this goes only to filter 2. And it goes through Waveshaper, so we can also Waveshape it. And the Waveshaper is a new thing. There's like a bajillion modes now. Oh, using the modulation mode. Let's remove the modulation. I'm gonna middle click with my mouse to disable editing of the modulations. By the way, there is now a list of modulations. And you can temporarily disable them. You can also by target sort them. This is crazy. You can add modulations here. Oh, and now the window moved to my other screen. Interesting. What if we do with this? Okay, now I just added a modulation. We can filter. We can add modulations. None, depth, value and depth, and all. That is really cool. We have a list of modulations. And interestingly, it's a separate window that is kind of bound inside of Serge's window. Joachim Hillestad says, ooh, the modulation list is a nice touch. And also a nod to Vital, perhaps? It could be. It was something missing. I wish Ardor had a modulation list like that. Okay, I would like to smash this with some compression, maybe. By the way, you can see that we have quite a few more effect slots, like double. And maybe I'll put that on the master. And now the effects are categorized instead of being just a huge list. Wow. We can also clear chains. Okay, what is there? Conditioner. That's a limiter, I think. Okay, maybe let's try and play with high pass. but now we're going to affect our sub oscillator. I think our sub oscillator shouldn't be in this patch, in this scene. I'm going to mute that. Instead, I'm going to copy the oscillator and paste it here. I think this copy and paste stuff is new. I don't remember being able to do things like that. At least not this easily. Whoa, I'm modulating. Let's clear the modulations. Okay, I want to retrigger. And a little bit of attack. So I don't have this click. Dual. Now dual means both scene A and B will play at the same time. Which is your favorite low pass, Zero Green? K35 is my favorite high pass filter, and low pass as well. Okay. Let's see. K35. Let's use another LFO. Drag it onto that. And we could maybe make this follow musical timing. So I'm going to right click here and go tempo sync. Oh, nice. It now displays something on this knob that it actually. Let's do the same with this first one. Maybe half. We have like a little rhythm. We can also have more modes. Ooh. Okay, it goes from no saturation to extreme saturation. Nice. It does. I think I need to... BaconPaul or BaconPaul. Yeah, BaconPaul. By the way, welcome BaconPaul. BaconPaul is, I believe, the lead developer of Surge. It's really cool to see you here. And they say, unfa, if you change that Waveshaper from hard to OJD and turn it up some, you will get interesting sound. I wonder what does ODJ mean. Let's try it. Asymmetric. ODJ. Oh, nice. I don't know if this actually displays what should be. I think this is not finished yet. That is quite gnarly. Watcher says, hi Anfa, my ears are dying. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the synthesizer by another 4 decibels. That should be better. Asymmetric distortion is nice. I wonder if I can... Yeah, I can make this stereo. It's quite... It's quite heavy on the high frequencies. I'm gonna need to EQ that. And EQ. Yes. Ooh, that sounds... Yeah, this sound is quite painful. Oh, Surge's output is clipping. All right, is this better? Is this better now? I'm worried you might have been getting a very badly clipped sound all the way. You have all the ODJ all the way up, yes. Yeah, I wanted to hear what it's doing. Okay, all right, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. I really wouldn't want to cause pain. Maybe I'll try the graphic EQ. Ah, okay. That's a bit easier on the eyes. Larry Drew Hall says, love this. Hi, unfa. Hi, everybody. Thanks to everybody. Hello and rock on. Thank you. Okay, I wonder what we could do with this. A vocoder. Actually. We can do this. Zard says, unfa, your webcam output is on top of the post-processing settings. Ah, right. Sorry about that. I'm gonna move my face. I'm gonna move my face out of the way. Come on, mate. Shrink my face, okay? I'm gonna shrink my face. Is that good, mate? Right, this is pretty crazy that it's so easy to just use Surge as a vocoder. And maybe I'll show you how I set it up. In Options, Audio MIDI Settings, I just selected my system input, and 1+2 is my microphone. Actually, 2 microphones, but we're not talking about the other one. And selected the ports. Wait, no, that's output. Yeah, output is unfa Studio. Input is stereo, and there is no other stuff. And the MIDI input. And it's working. Nah, I don't want to get sued by Kraftwerk. Kraftwerk. I wonder It would be interesting to be able to feed something else. So yeah, I could if I would using like a modular host. Then I definitely could. I just dancing around. Woo! Okay. Resonator. There's a lot of effects. I think I could do some interesting things by modulating. Oh, I can't. I need to use a single instance because effects cannot be instantiated per note. And the top row of LFOs, which can also be envelopes, is polyphonic. So these are instantiated per note. If I play a chord, each note gets its own instance of the LFO. S LFOs are single, and there's just one per synthesizer. And only these can be applied because if I have a polyphonic LFO, then which one should be applied to the effect, which is also not going to be instanced per note. It's applied to the sum of the signals. And we can do some craziness. We could also use the key tracking to... Oh, I can't use key tracking because it's polyphonic. I wonder if it would make sense if, like, we turn down the polyphony to 0. Oh, there is no way to do it to 0. Wait. All right. So 2 means 2 voices because one is for scene A and one is for scene B. In dual mode, I'm always playing 2 voices. Unfa, use the highest key modulator. Oh, the highest key one. Right. Latest. Highest, lowest. Okay, so these can be applied. Okay, now we have these filters wobbling because of the SLFO, but also following our melody, which is pretty crazy, I think. I would like to maybe do something in the second scene, except outside of just the sub bass, which is, I wonder why it is saturating a little bit. Okay, I guess it's saturating here. BaconPaul says the highest, lowest, latest keys are all scene level. Okay, so they are monophonic. And you can use those to tune the Combulator effect to get paraphonic overlays. I'm not sure what paraphonic means. Could you... This is... Oh, Combulator. Isn't it No, Combulator? All right, let's see. What is Combulator? Yes, Combulator. Okay, what does it do? Wow. Oh, it's because of the comb filters. Okay, that's why Combulator is called Combulator. If I reset that, we get C5. Okay. If I play a C note, it should be in tune with that. So now if I apply the highest key, the question is, how do I make sure that... comb filters are really interesting, and you know what? This makes me want to play and make a patch just with comb filters. We're getting some really crazy stuff. So I would like to cut it short because the comb filter resonances are lasting after I release my key. And that unfortunately means we are losing some punchiness. So what I will do is move this mix all the way down and apply the amplitude envelope. Oh, I can't. All right, but what I can do is use an SLFO as a proxy for that. So now I will change this LFO into an envelope mode, have the release at 0, decay at 0. Now this is turning off our Combulator. Then the instant I'm turning off I'm letting the note go. If I increase the resonance time, we still have it, especially on the lower notes. Yep. If I lower this, these are some really crazy noises. You know what? This is actually lacking some high frequencies. BaconPaul says, unfa modulated by the level since the key modulators output 1 per octave. And Watcher added, do it! How crazy is this? I love it. I'm gonna save this. Saving is pretty easy. You call your patch. I'm gonna call it Combersome BassFX. And author is me. unfa Live 2021 1205. I'm gonna copy that because I may use this more. Okay. Oh, I have 2 mouse cursors. What? Oh, I think I know why. Okay, now. All right, sorry. Oh, that must have been really weird, especially that one was with a delay. What? Modulated by the level, since the key modulators output 1 per octave. Hey, this sounds sick. So I'm gonna make a new patch because I don't want to like lose this. Maybe just make this. BaconPaul says, unfa, click on the little magnifying glass in the patch browser. This one. Combersome BassFX. Okay, I can change the name after you save this one. Okay, I'm gonna save it now. Yes. BaconPaul says, basically I'm asking you to do all the things I worry will crash it, lol. Kimota Music says, +1 for visual modulation for X2. XT. I can search. Okay. Whoa! Wow, that's nice. So, yeah, I made this little patch before. Whoopsie, it's a bit loud. Did I say I can surge? I can. It's true. This is a patch I made during preparation for this live stream. But I'm going to init. So initialize patch. Alrighty, let's try this Combulator tuning thing, because I wonder what is that. Okay, so we have center. I want to assign highest key to that. Modulation. Okay, I don't know how. What is the amount of modulation? I'm gonna type. Okay, Huh. BaconPaul says, if I could make one more request before I go to see if this works. Type in 2/1. 2/1 where? So you want to set the modulation level to 261 Hertz. Okay. 261? Oh my goodness, it does play! But I don't know why, especially this number, like, because it doubles. So if this filter is right now at 261, I should actually probably do 261.63. All right, so I need to assign the highest key modulation to, at 100%, make the filter frequency twice that it is by default. So that corresponds to an octave of interval. All right. There's some, it's interesting, there is a little bit of like a portamento built into that. We can tune the individual. What if I don't know, hold shift or control? Oh yes, yes. Holding control makes me slide in increments of whole tones. That is so useful. I'm gonna do the same here, and control shift does the same as control. No, it increases my precision. Alt. Shift Alt. All right. I'm gonna do -12 and +12 semitones. So we have. Okay, sorry, this is loud. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Still loud. Loud! I'm going to lower the polyphony to minimum. This sounds like a really weird organ. All right, what if we switch the basic waveform? That's so strange. It sounds... It sounds like someone recorded the sound on a tape and is stretching it like a rubber band along as I'm playing. I don't know. This is an image that appeared in my head when I was doing this. Again, I would like to... I'm going to use an SLFO once more to modulate the mix so that we get an envelope that gives us 0 release. That's so weird. I would like to add some extra effects after that, for example, some reverb. The cool thing is we have a lot of reverbs in Surge. We have one type of reverb, another type of reverb, and now we have spring reverb. And we also have Airwindows reverbs. And one of the greatest ones, I think, is the Pocket Verbs, which comes with a bunch of reverbs. Oh, wait, I'm assigning modulation. No. Let's delete that. Gate is a very interesting effect in Airwindows Pocket Verbs. It basically does sidechain gating of the reverb. So the reverb only plays when the source sound plays. With a little bit of decay. We could layer a lot of reverbs. I see a lot of recommendations. BaconPaul says Airwindows Galactic. Okay, all right. Let's go with Galactic. I still need to learn the layout of this because I'm kind of lost now. Time and space multi-effects. Okay, ambience, Galactic. I'm gonna mute the first one. This immediately got epic. So I want to add some reverb action underneath. Let's try and do this low pass K35. BaconPaul says, drag the Galactic to the first send slot. Okay. That sounds really cool. Pretty weird. think that... Let's make it tempo. I'm also gonna make it key track. And let's send this. Send 1 and send 2. Or send 3 and 4. Ah, if you select it, then they change to send 3 and 4. All right. I think the reverb kind of clashes with the very sharp attack and release of this sound. I'm gonna change that a little bit. Let's also do some here. HS Music says, "Hey everybody, hey unfa, I'm late, but better late than sorry." What is... yeah, better late than not at all. Welcome. Classic says, "Please save the patch and share." Sure, let's do that. I'm gonna call this Resonant Space Pad. Control V. Aha. Okay. Okay. Sweet, that's really cool. Oh, I haven't been making any kind of sounds like this for a really long time. Okay, I'm not saving. I'm going to initialize the patch and I'm going to play some more with different stuff. Okay, maybe let's get crazy with the Waveshaper because there's some extra new stuff in there. I think I will try with sine wave. Also, we have FM. Holy snap, that was quick. Oh, that escalated quickly. Mr. TXD says, "I would love a patch like that." Sure, I'm saving them and I want to... Whoa, sorry. Bumped the microphone. And I want to contribute them to the Surge XT. I hope I can just get them in there. So I will release them under CC0. BaconPaul, are you there still? BaconPaul says, "So unfa, the other crash test, which would be great, is do the magnifying glass and then type both time space, then look for a patch called example 10. All right. Both time and space. Look at that, we didn't crash. Okay, this is loud. I'm gonna turn it down. I love this. Oh my goodness. It's a music loop in a single patch. Awesome. I love this kind of stuff. BaconPaul says it doesn't crash. Okay, the tempo isn't, I'm not really, my timing isn't tight because I have, I'll remind you, I have like 40 milliseconds of latency just in Jack. So, yeah, I hear everything and it's with quite a lot of delay. Audio track says, oh, let the sun stream down my face. BaconPaul says, so the nice thing is this is using the lug interpreter and it all works. Lug? Oh, wait a minute. Holy snap, I just... all right. Oh, wait, let's do this. I totally forgot. That is one of the new exciting things. Oh, yeah, and this is the one thing that allowed me to crash Surge. So, yeah, let's do it. So the cool thing is we have a programmable modulation source now. Let me switch this to sine. Wait, no, this to sine. And now here we have a expression or formula, and I'm gonna apply it to pitch. Huh. How would I make this? Okay, shift, control, okay. All right, and now if I go to edit this, this is, we can program something. So the basic thing is we have a preview of our waveform. This is turned into a live coding demo. All right, so audio track says unfa test driver extraordinaire. Thanks. I really want to trigger this crash counter because, you know, we have a shame to not have it go off at least once today. BaconPaul says, unfa, if you look into the patch browser, there's a bunch of tutorials there. Okay, let's see. Tutorial or example? Tutorials. Formula modulator. Okay. Ah, so searching doesn't show me categories. Okay, so we need to do example? No, we just need to... Okay, searching doesn't show us contents of a directory, only searches patch names. Okay, so now if I play this, phase is the input and output is the output. Right now we have, like, let's do it ×4. Okay, -1. Let's go -2. Now, so phase is like, is where are we within the cycle? And ×4 just multiplies it. If I just go phase, if I just return this, it's going to be a sawtooth wave from 0 to +1, but ×2 makes it twice as tall, and -1 offsets it so it goes from -1 to +1 instead of from 0 to +1. So this is extremely simple. Okay, now we can do something and just make it, push it from a sine wave through a sine wave. And now we can do more things like ×4. All right, ×8. -3. Just mess around with the numbers. 1.5. BaconPaul says category equals tutorial. Oh, wait. Ah, that's, there you go. Nice. Good to know. Musica de Sancti says, we will crash Surge before the end of the live. Unfa, yes, we must crash it. I will make it for sure. I will. The modulator clips -1, 1 by default, unfa. All right, well, okay, that's that makes sense. Okay, let's just now do this, multiply it by 8. Or no, first add 4. Then multiply by 8. And then do a cosine on that. Because why not? Let's see how it is here. There is a rhythm in there. I wonder what if I go max and do like 0.5? I don't know that. Oh yeah, all right, okay. What if I go with min? Okay, so this is how we can clip things. But we can do some crazy stuff like plus or divided by, and this thing go with max instead. You know what? I know what I want to go. I'll do the second scene playing a kick drum, and this is gonna be like a psychedelic track. Okay, I'm gonna save this because we are expecting a crash, and we want to achieve a crash. I'm gonna call this "Trip Down the Bass Lane." Call it I don't know. Sequences. No. Unfa Live 2021 1205. All right, so this is going to be our kick drum. Let's make it sine wave as well. Retrigger. Okay, no key track. We don't want to have this key. Okay. Now, LFO. Let's add it to the pitch. Make it a envelope. Lower the sustain. Okay. Alrighty. We also need to change the loudness because I'm gonna make it up. Turn this down. Alrighty. Very basic. Quite basic. I like this. I think I want to extend this range. Dreamer says, Surge XT is so stable even unfa won't be able to crash it. Don't you dare! I'm the expert of crashing things live. If I can't crash it live, nobody can. Okay, this is a bit of a high kick. You know what? I want to increase the... All right, and maybe a tiny smidge. I'm gonna copy the modulator. Paste it here. I really... copy modulator, paste. Right, and add a little bit of noise. And the noise will go through a filter. Nah. Oh. Okay. All right. Yes. Filter 1. Bandpass Yes. This is quite puny. I need to smash it with something. I would really like a multiband compressor. I don't know if there is one here. Maybe you can do tape chow. This is too quiet. I need more volume. More loudness. Oh wait, it's just my monitoring is quiet. Okay, I think I need to add a high-pass filter to this. What about... Is there a... Okay, maybe I'm gonna use a high-pass. Let's go with this. Oh, nice. Now if we tempo sync this and make it okay. Wait. Am I missing something? Is this not gonna loop? Oh, it's not gonna loop. Or is it? Crap. Oh. I want to loop. An envelope is a one-shot. Okay. Change it to an MSG and loop it. Change it to an MSG. Multi-stage envelope generator. Yeah, this is a multi-stage. Okay, and this can be looped, I guess. How? Settings. How do I loop this? How do I loop and multi-stage? And multi-stage envelope generator. Create a step sequencer. Oh, wait. Oh. I got lost. Reset your envelope. I think I'm gonna reset the whole thing. Oh, set loop start. Oh, loop mode. Okay. The weird thing is... Ah, right, I understand now. Okay, all right. Sure, right, that took a while, but we're there. So now, by the way, we're showing off the multi-stage envelope generator. So the multi-stage envelope generator, we need a whole quarter note. Yeah, I would like to change this point to an S curve. No, a Bezier. Right. Good. Now this plays a kick drum. Right. I will... Oh. Let's copy modulator and paste this here. BaconPaul says, as long as your LFO envelope, the 7 sliders next to the display, are set to turn off, you are in trouble. All right. Yeah, so I... oh, snap. I think I am... I think I might be... obscuring some interesting details. So yeah, I had the LFO envelope generator is multiplied with this. So I believe it is. Ah, yes, it is. All right, we have a kick drum. Very crappy one, but it will do. Let's go dual. I'm gonna... wait a minute. This can't go like that. We need a hi-hat. Oh wait, can I just offset the phase? I think I can. Phase 50%. Okay. All right, that is weird. I'm going to 100 by 16. Okay, that gave me 100. So math in... I think it's going to be easier for me to do this manually. Oh, we also can have like a... Wow, this isn't really cool. Hey, this editor is really nice. Okay. Can you feel the groove? Yeah, I'm pressing the keys at the wrong time because I have this 40-second delay. All right. Let's play around again. Let's go back to our module or formula. Formulodule. By the way, it's really crazy that we have a code editor inside of... All right, so by the way, I wonder if we can like... Because we can like process this a few times. Like now I can do a bunch of other things with that, because why not? Maybe I can do divided by a sine wave from the mod state phase times 4, -2, and see what that gets us. Okay, that's something. Plus sine. Ah yes, this can be now its own. It's a floating window. Is it resizable? I don't think so. It isn't, but we can have it like detached from... It's still floating, it's just confined within Surge itself. Chechu says sinusoids, sine functions can return 0, so there I could crash this right here. Oh man. Yeah, but that's the fun in that, right? Okay, all right, this is cool. Now let's do cosine from this multiplied by 30 or 24. Okay, now we're approaching audio levels of modulation. Now I think if I keep every number a multiple of 2, at least the ones related to timing, I should have this like conform to a space. Okay. Oh, wait, this isn't... We can play this super slowly now. It's like a solo. This is just generative music, man. I just typed in a bunch of gibberish, and look what we got. This is crazy. I love this. I wish there was a way to zoom out this. Dude. Okay, this is just one thing. What we can do now is copy this, paste it here, and now do the same just for FM. Holy shit! Oh, it doesn't want to stop. Keeps going. Oh, because my release is so long. I need to have a release at 0. Okay, now the cool thing is we can, of course, alter our formula. Let's, like, I don't know, do 4 here instead of 8. And 0.2 here. And 0.7 there. And listen to our new composition. Oh my goodness. Dude. This bops. What the hell? It's just a bunch of math nonsense, and I don't know, it's like, I can totally imagine like sampling this and cutting it up into pieces and using just these pieces in a composition. I guess it would be more of a more destructive workflow. Okay, I think we need to go deeper. This can't stop here. Man. All right, let's change this maybe to an FM and have it. Let's copy the original one. Copy modulator, paste, and add the modulator amount. M1. And also M2. No, M2 is going to be in reverse, maybe. You can also... Zard says, no November for synths. That would be probably bespoke synth. All the tracks, it can use phi. Can I use... Okay, I can use some... Oh, we could program in some, like, you know, golden ratios and stuff. All the nice mathy things. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Oh, dude. All right, we need to alter this formula because it's the same as the previous one. Let's make this multiply by 16 and here multiply by 12. And maybe change this to cosine and this to sine. Apply. And we have an entirely new piece of music. I think we could make this this got a bit too wobbly. Let's add a comb filter. Copy modulator. Okay, let's modulate this in an octave, right? So 5 to 3, we want to go to 1046. Shift? Yeah. Oh, that's close enough. Yep, now we just need to alter our formula. And there we go. Let's get some more. Could use a wavetable. Maybe not the sine, something more interesting. Cosine? Oh, we don't have a preview? Oh, no, we don't have it. We do have a preview. Okay, whoa, that gets dense, right. NectoXYZ asks, is it Python code? I don't think so. I think BaconPaul says what language this is, but there's an example and it's like, I don't know. There's also examples in the projects. If you go here and go to category. Oh, I don't see one. Tutorials. Formula modulator. There's a bunch of tutorials we could use, but I don't want to. I just want to discover on my own. Is this Lua? I'm not sure if this is Lua. Maybe window. to enable. Yeah, I'm gonna copy the modulator and paste it here. And I'm going to modulate the high cut. And alter this formula. Let's go 2 times 2. Buka asks, unfa, are you familiar with Super Collider? I know it exists. My familiarity ends there. I think I tried doing something with it once, but I never got anywhere. Alright, sorry. I got a little bit swept away. That was pretty crazy. I didn't know Surge can do something like that, and I had no idea it could be so interesting. Kimota Music says, can we hear your pad one more time? Sure. Alrighty, that's all for today's music making. You know what, I'm really disappointed in you, Serge. You didn't crash, not even once. But you know what? I have the power. I can press Ctrl-C in terminal. Woo! fake. Sorry. Okay. Okay. It is time. What the hell? All right. What happened? That was a non-smooth transition. Transition. Okay. Today's submissions are as follows. Let's just get it going. Or will it? Wait a minute. Oh. Deep. Okay. Okay. So it looks like my mix call. Yeah, why? This track is titled Farewells, also known as Flying F, by Takuvata. I like the drum and bass beat and the slight accents. So that was Farewells by Takuvata, and now a track titled Contact by Chechu. Alfonso Nanook asks, how did you activate Analyzer in the mix? I'm using Calf Analyzer, and I'm just compositing it on top of mix.
darkest place of my heart, in darkest night. My enemy, sniffing after me, with a brilliant gleaming light.
This track was made with Ardor, Helm, Vitalium, Geonkick, Sphiz, Airwindows, and some more. And that was Contact by Chechu. And Farewell by Takuvata was made using LMMS and Ardor. Synths were Surge, Resonant Space FX, Helm, and a lot of open source plugins. Drums were samples that are bundled and distributed with LMMS, and a little bit of flair using AVL drum kits. Yay. Let's now listen to Dead Marching preview by DNF. It's a very interesting blend. I really like the percussions. This track was made with Ardor 6.9, DRMR sampler for the drums, multiple tracks and multiple sets, Helm and Odin 2 for the basses, Ace Fluid Synth for the organ, some Guitarix and Chow tape for the guitar tracks, Tal Dub 3, and Dragonfly Reverb for the effects, and X42 EQ for, well, EQ. Also Tap Autopanner and Ace Compressor. Nice. DNF writes, this was a nice track to learn to play with effects and buses in Ardor, and I like how the result is balanced enough to be enjoyable. Again, thanks for your work and keep pushing that bass. Okay, mate. So that was Dead Marching by DNF. And it still is. Didn't end yet. This is like that moment where dub was turning into dub step, plus some other eclectic interesting things like the organ. Awesome. And now a track by Steve Pixis titled... No, a track titled Inner Work by Quantizer. If... This track was made with LMMS, Resonant Space FX, Vital, and Audacity. They also write. Vocals are a bit messy. There's a link for the lyrics. I see a lot of improvement from the previous works of Quantizer. The very interesting sound design is still there, but it's more balanced. The basses aren't overpowering the mix. And there's some room to breathe. Sounds kind of dark. This is catchy. Very weird, but catchy. Da, 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 da. Necto XYZ says, vote for Takuwata. Maybe I should start doing voting and then we, I don't know, honor the winner every month. I would need figure out some software to do this. Alrighty, that was Inner Work by Quantizer, thank you very much. And now a track titled TBA, which means to be announced, unless it doesn't. Vocoder mix by Steve Pixis. Let me read you the details now. This track was made with LMMS, Resonant Space FX, Carla, Calf Vocoder, and Audacity. It sounds like a classic trance. Triassic cleanse. They included a description and the lyrics, laser dance type beat. And the lyrics are, open your eyes and close your mind. Don't know what I'm talking about. This is a placeholder just to be, cause I have nothing to say. Awesome. That was rad, man. So that was TBA, Vocoder Mix by Steve Pixis, and now Dysrhythmia by SG75. This track was made with Ardor. This tune has very few vocal sound sources. It uses only 2 vocal samples, a sample of my heartbeat, 1 helm patch, and 1 Geon kick patch. It uses tons of plugins though. The more important ones are Noise Repellent, Com Filter, Cal Vocoder, Cal Vintage Delay, Airwindows, Glitch Shifter, Triple Spread, and Galactic. They also write, I have literally vocoded some beats out of my heart. Vocals are CC0 licensed by Roses1401. Found on Freesound. This rhythmical kick sound is triggered by X42's onset trigger on the heartbeat sample with lots of threshold automation. Interesting. I was trying to beat sync this track. Musica de Sancti says the mic compressor is still working when unfa is sneezing. Yeah, that's true. I sort of realized this and I need to figure this out somehow. So that was Dysrhythmia by SG75. And now, a Moon Hypnotized preview by Sahativa. Oh, I like this. Acidic bass. Alfonso Nanook says, keep on working, unfa. You are doing an awesome job. Thank you. Will do. I see people are saying unfa radio.
Should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
Welcome to unfa radio. On this particular Sunday, we're listening to a track titled Moon Hypnotized preview by Sahativa. Let me tell you some details. The track you're listening to has been created with Ardor 6.7, Helm, Tal Dub Free, Dragonfly, X42 DPL, and X42 EQ. Sahativa also writes, this is a live condition performance recorded in Ardor. I used 2 hardware synths. The arpeggio is a Behringer Crave, and the drums are an Arturia Drumbrew drum synth, plus a Line 6 multi-FX. I used 2 free helm tracks for bass and the 2 polyphonic sounds. I used the old good Dub Free and Dragonfly, plus the nice X42 tools. The performance was 8 minutes long, so what you're listening are the first 3 minutes as a preview. Full track on my SoundCloud. I forgot to mention that NASA public domain records is used to, found on freesun.org. Enjoy.
Deal for liftoff. The clock has started. Roger. I have the Fireflies.
This pops, my dude. Welcome to the Space Dub. Right into your ears. From space. Right from space. We're listening to Second Try. By Ksawery Treningowski. Created with ardor. And now, How to Drink Poison by Fastake. This one was made with Ardor, Drum Gizmo, Vitalium, Swanky Amp, Calf plugins, Airwindows, and Dragonfly. I like the bass. This is very interesting. I love this. The author writes, "Hi unfa, hope I managed to get this submitted in time for the next stream. I'm having significant problems deciding when something is done. Usually it's done when you don't want to work on it anymore. And you won't feel ashamed putting it out. Sometimes you need to get used to deciding things are done. Some say that creative work is never done, it's just abandoned. I really like this. This is like psychedelic prog metal with a lot of synth. That was excellent. So that was How to Drink Poison by Fastake. And now, a track titled Smasher 2021 by Ovi. This track was made with Ardor, Odin 2, LSP Multisampler, and Airwindows. Yo. You may notice that the mix is perfectly mono, as indicated by the vector scope, which is ideally vertical. There is no stereo difference at all. Until now. I think the snare is a tiny bit too loud, but I like the tone a lot. I like this. Yeah, it's interesting. The high frequencies are very tamed down, very toned down. You can see that they roll off pretty quickly on the spectrum analyzer. Now this mix, the sub bass is too quiet in my opinion. The kick could be a little higher and the snare tiny bit lower. And I would love to have some stereo-ness. Just a bit. So I understand that you're going for this very warm, dark tone, and it's an interesting aesthetic. We only have 2 tracks left. That was Smasher 2021 by Ovi. And now we will listen to Bassacre Climax by Outer Mind.
Attention all shoppers. Get ready to brace.
Get ready to bass! So this track is titled Bassacre. It was made with LMMS. I like the vocal chops. I believe this is my voice. I think it's sampled from some live stream. I have manually turned down my sidechain. Outer Mind writes, live. Unfa, yes it was, so this is my voice. And it was downloaded from your Discord server when Rob typed some lyrics. Oh yeah, I remember that. We're doing some random stuff and I just decided to record that. I do that sometimes. So if you want to take part in such ridiculous music adventures and remixing, join my community chat. Links in the description. Alrighty. We are nearing the end of BassFX, and there's gonna be our last track, so definitely not least. That was BassFX Climax by Outer Mind, and now Deadlock, unfa livestream version by My Lo-Fi. This was made with Ardor, Guitarix, Drum Gizmo, Crotchel kit. Second half of the original 6 minutes 30 seconds version. By the way, I'll have links to all the artists' music in the livestream archive description. Beautiful. I absolutely love My Lo-Fi's guitar work and composition. Always just killing it. Is this prog rock or prog metal? I think it is prog metal. Wow, solo. Plugged my headphones. So that was My Lo-Fi's Deadlock unfa livestream version. Thank you very much. And we have reached the end of the live stream. Thank you very much for coming. This is not the end though, because I have an after party for you. Yes, I have prepared a sweet little surprise, or maybe not a surprise because you probably know already. I'm working on a video game called Liblast. And the game is free and open source, and it's a multiplayer first-person shooter. And we're doing it with a few team members, and I want to do some playtesting and have fun and just chill out playing the game live. So I'm gonna take a short break and join you in the game. I've just pasted a link to the chat, and it's also in the live stream's description, where you will find a download link for the game in the live stream description there, and you can get it. So yeah, if you would like to join me and play a game. And I also made a voice room on Jitsi, and I will stream that, so you can call up there. There is also a link, and you can join that room and talk to me, and I will stream that on the stream, so we will be able to frag each other and scream all at once. It's gonna be hilarious, and we'll find a bunch of bugs because the game is half-baked. Alrighty, thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I would like to thank everyone who has submitted their music. There's been 12 tracks, and I've decided to push it a little bit and play it for a little bit longer and include all of them instead of throwing something out, because I really like them. Truth be told, I just didn't find time to filter them because I was preparing the technical stuff, but they were all awesome, and I didn't make a mistake. I have not listened to any single one. Maybe My Lo-Fi's Deadlock, I've heard that before, and a few others, but I didn't listen to them preparing this live stream. So yeah, but it turned out great. Yeah, huge thanks to everyone. Also, I want to thank everyone who is supporting my work financially, because that really makes a huge difference. I wouldn't be able to keep making these videos and live streams if it wasn't for people donating every month. And if you enjoy my work and would like to support me as well, you can go to patreon.com/unfa or liberapay.com/unfa and support me with a monthly donation. And if you would like to meet other people doing music production and sound design with free and open source software, often on Linux as well, you can join my community chat, chat.unfa.xyz. If you visit this page, there is a home page, and there's a quick description, and there's a link to Discord as well, because Rocket Chat is self-hosted. It's running on my virtual private server. And Discord is, of course, proprietary. Rocket Chat is open source. So yeah. I'm gonna take a short break, and I'll see you on the after party where we'll play Liblast. There's a public server hosted by a friend of mine, Combustible Lemonade, who's also working on the project. And we will be able to play the game. There's a new level in there created by another team member based on my DM1 level, so it's like an extension of that, and we've done a few things to make the game much faster. The performance was terrible. It was really hard to play a shooter when you need to do things fast when it was slow, but now the frame rate should be much better. So yeah, there's an in-game chat. Not much more, just one weapon and shooting each other. It's silly, but I don't know, I love it. All right. That's all for today's live stream. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you found Surge XT interesting. The most interesting thing is that it didn't freaking crash! Not even once. How am I supposed to maintain my show when the software is too stable? Like, what are you doing? What is that? Nasty little... All right, see you on the after party.